YouTube'dan izleyen arkadaşlar, YAGA'nın 7. bölümüne hoş geldiniz. En son burada kalmış. Hadi bakalım, çık.
I'm back, my dears.
You're back indeed.
The wedding's done. Some rest I need.
Düğünü yaptık mı? Ne ara
You will
yaptınız?
rest when you are dead.
Tell us what happened. Go ahead.
You saw what happened in your pool.
Please, Baba Yaga, keep your cool. We want to hear the tale in whole.
And see if you have met your goal. Fine, even though I'm tired and spent. Let's watch together how it went. And I will tell along the way all that I saw that fateful day. Under the eyes of old grey stone, above a fire made of bone, I placed the cauldrons Ivan made, and thought about the plans I made. Maria and her host were there, with hope and worry in the air. Their queen was fairer than the sun, her beauty was a match for none. The Tsar and his people appeared, with his hunchback and knotty beard, and filled with arrogance and pride, he looked upon his would-be bride. The board was laid, my pawns were set. Above my brow, I had no sweat. As we sat there, ready to start,
Demirci çıka geldi.
arrived to do his part.
You are here, blacksmith. Late as always. What are you doing with that blooded eye? I care not. I have more important things to do now. I am here, Maria Morevna. I have done as you wished. Now it is time for you to be my bride.
It is said you are a great Tsar, and I know your blacksmith is a great man. But before we start, under the watchful eyes of the Greybeard Stone, you must pass the trial of fate.
No trial can stand in my way. I am strong. I am young. I am the Tsar.
Bu bizim verdiğimiz sahte şeyleri hiç yapmasın.
Now it's time to pass the test.
The trial of fate before you stands. The Greybeard Stone has 3 demands. The strength of body of a bear, the youth of mind beyond compare, and just some luck, a little dash. It'll go quickly with a splash. To prove your worth, you'll need to dive in these 3 cauldrons and survive. The first is filled with boiling tears. If you're strong, you'll show no fears. The second boils with mother's milk, but for young minds, it feels like silk. The last is wine, as cold as ice, and with good luck may feel quite nice. And when you're on the other side, you will take home this
İksirlerin hepsi bende lan gerçeği.
This trial of yours I will now take. I am the Tsar, and I am mighty. And when I'm on the other side, I will take home this lovely maiden.
Çar'ın ölüşünü izlemek istiyorum.
With his bad rhymes and giant pride, he tossed his shoes and staff aside. The Tsar was ready for the test. He raised the apple from his chest. Into the boiling tears he jumped, and we all waited with hearts clumped. And then his arm sprung out in pain, shriveled and died, just like his reign. Now that the Tsar has met his end, the time has come to play my hand. Towards the people in the crowd, I raised my voice and spoke out loud. He was unworthy, said the stone. Now he is turned to dust and bone. Let us speak no more of the dead. A new fate let us try to thread. We can now choose all gathered here. Someone to rule with love.
Ben.
Fear.
Şşş,
My
ben.
kingdom has been crushed by fear. Undead lords killed all that was dear. Thoughts of revenge have kept me blind until this blacksmith changed my mind. So here I came with all my men to settle down and grow again. My heart with want and hope is filled to join your people and rebuild.
This is Maria from afar. Do you want her as your new Tsar?
Ivan the blacksmith with one hand who came to find me in my land. Your journey has come to an end, and now in front of you I stand.
Keloğlan gibi olduk lan.
Achieved all
Anama
my
prensesi
demands and have
götüreceğim.
brought peace to both our lands. You give me so much joy and pride to have your counsel by my side. Until such time when people learn that I can be both kind and stern, will you please give me your strong arm and help protect the throne from harm?
Ne diyelim? Birlikte hükmederiz mi? Seni himayem altına, tamam, buna yeterince katlandım. Birlikte hükmederiz, bence güzel. Kan aleykümselam, hoş geldin.
Let us rule together. I will take the trial.
Ivan stepped up to stake his claim. He looked towards us with no shame. It was his choice to take the test and show his worth to all the rest. With a strong arm and with no fears, he jumped into the boiling tears. And out he came with strength tenfold, helped by the apple made of gold. He faced the boiling mother's milk, its surface waving like fine silk. Inside he dived and was soon out, his face now younger, with less doubt. The frozen wine he entered last, knowing bad luck was in the past. Ivan emerged, fair as the sun.
Haydi bakalım.
Now lesser to none. Maria looked at him, quite pleased, as she remembered
İpe
all
bak.
his deeds. She took his strong arm in her hand. Together they would rule this land. Ivan the Tsar, to rich from poor, we will be grateful of his rule. With fair Maria's calm and skill, the people will keep their goodwill. He is now sure, without debate, his choices will decide his fate. He'll live a long and healthy life, his grandma's joy. He has a wife. And so the story is complete. Let's go, my dears. It's time to eat.
Bir, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oyunda 5 tane, 6 tane son var. Biz bir tanesini mi bitirdik? Breadcrumbs. Abi. Oyun bitmiş lan. Aynen 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 tane son varmış. Biz birini bitirdik. Oyun mükemmeldi ya. Müzikleri falan harikaydı. Ben acayip beğendim. Yani ellerine kollarına sağlık yapanların, edenlerin. Devamı yok. Burada bitiyor. Çünkü bitti yani, bu kadar. Masalı değiştir deyip yeni bir şeye geçebiliyoruz. Bana göre yan görevler falan da yaptım. 10 saat süreyle bitirdik oyunu. Bunlar da diğer sonlardaki başarımlar herhalde. 10 saat oynadım. Diğer sonlar. Abi oyun yeni ki. Nereden izleyeceğiz? YouTube'da var mıdır o diğer sonların hepsi? Zor. Güzeldi ama. Ellerine kollarına sağlık yapan insanlar.